Let's face it, this movie isn't going to get made, at least in my lifetime. Knowing DC's track record, of course. So there's no denying that the Joker is easily one of the most popular characters in the DC universe. And so it would make sense for DC and Warner Brothers to capitalise on his popularity and produce as many Joker projects as possible. And just recently, despite the fact that we do know that we're going to get a Joker origin film that isn't set within the DC extended universe, it has been somewhat announced that we are going to get a Jared Leto Joker film that will be set in the DC extended universe. And understandably so, everyone's reaction to this news is like, why? Nobody necessarily wants or even needs a Joker film. And it's pretty hilarious given how people were scratching their heads back when they announced the Joker origin film, and even to this day, Warner Brothers are just like, you know what, let's do another Joker film featuring Jared Leto. And honestly, I just think that's just completely ridiculous. And this is a completely bad idea on multiple accounts. Because for starters, this version of the Joker is by far the least popular out of all of the live action Jokers thus far. Personally, I don't necessarily hate this version of the Joker. My main issue is the fact that Suicide Squad did next to nothing with this character, and I do honestly think that Jared Leto could be a decent Joker if given the real shot. But just because I would personally give Jared Leto a second chance, that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone else will. Which is actually such a shame because I do think he has potential. Not only that though, but the Joker doesn't really work as a main character but rather as an antagonist role. So it's like, what can you really do with the Joker as a protagonist? And it seems pretty redundant because already we are supposed to get a Harley Quinn Joker team up film, so what's the point in even a Joker solo film to begin with? Because the way I see it, I think they should just stick with the Harley Quinn Joker film, despite the fact that I don't really see much appeal in that either, but at least there's something more to be made here. And like what I already mentioned earlier, we're still gonna get that Joker origin film regardless. And so having two completely different Joker films at the same time will just confuse people. But unlike the Jared Leto film, I do feel like the origin film does have more potential. Because it's just going to be its own Elseworld story. And it's going to ignore pretty much everything that has been established in the DCEU, given how this isn't going to be in the same universe. And I know that there are some fans of the Jared Leto Joker out there, but I just don't think it's necessary to give him his own standalone film. And I do understand that Jared Leto does have at least a few other films within his contract, but why not just throw him in something else? Why not put him in the Batman, or Birds of Prey, or the Harley Quinn standalone film, or anything else really? And I'm totally not against seeing this version of the character again because like I said, I still think Jared Leto does have potential if given the right material. But giving him his own solo movie just does not work at all. Because ultimately we're just gonna end up having another solo Star Wars story situation. And at the end of the day, the Joker only really works in a villainous role. So how do you personally feel about a Jared Leto Joker film? Do you want this film to see the light of day, or are you completely against this film's existence? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one.